Tale of Tales is a new film from the director of Gomorrah that swaps out the Italian mafia for a fairy tale landscape: kings, queens, goblins, trolls, and giant flea creatures. It's a fantasy with some elements of horror. There are 3 stories throughout the film. After a ritual goes wrong, a pair of albino twins are born to different mothers. Toby Jones is a king who nurses a flea to massive size, and when it dies, he marries his daughter to an ogre. And Vincent Cassel falls in love with a woman he doesn't know is super old, and she tricks him into having sex. This trio of stories is juggled throughout the runtime of the film, which gives it a sort of authentic tall tale feel. That's not necessarily a good thing. The plots often feel very disconnected, both within their own stories and from each other. The performances in the film are excellent, especially Toby Jones as the simpering, flea-obsessed king, and Vincent Cassel in an uber-masculine, hypersexual role. But it's hard to feel anything for the characters because their stories are so constantly interrupted, both by other stories and by weird events within their own. The film also has a very ornate, formal visual style, reminiscent of Tarsem Singh's The Fall. It's exceptionally beautiful. It was shot entirely on location in Italy, using the best of its natural landscape and also some gorgeous old castles and ruins. The art direction is also flawless, which really gives the cinematographers something to work with. Every gown is rich and detailed, every suit of armour is lovingly aged, but in the end, the formality of the visual style only serves to distance you further from what's on screen, and that really compounds the problems that are already there with the plot and with the characterization. In the end, the film fails to provide a proper connection with the characters or a progression in the plot. But then, it's not really an ordinary film. I think the aim of the creative team was to transport the viewer to another world, a fairy tale where extraordinary things happen in beautiful places to incredible people. And in that, it succeeds. There aren't many films that can lay claim to that, and so I invite you to watch the film, but probably just on mute, on the background, like wallpaper, maybe during a cool party you're throwing. It's worth seeing, just maybe not worth engaging with. That's all from me, folks. Hope you enjoyed the review. Don't forget to click subscribe to get the next one when it comes out. See you later.